Yo, welcome back to the vlog, man. It's K5 Town Automotive Group. And you know, man, we back here with another video, man. Today is a little bit special, man. We already started tearing down this car, but anyways, we're getting my brother's E46 upgraded. New wheels, new bumpers. Well, yeah, man. And then we're gonna be using that car as a donor. So, bro, how you feel, man?
Yo,
doing
man,
the revamp.
It's a bad man thing.
Yeah, man. So what we doing, man? What we doing out here?
Man, it's about time, man. That this joint gets some progress, man. Today we're gonna do the rims, front, rear bumper. We already did the right door.
Yeah, let me show you with the door. They still gotta get some paint done, but yeah, the door can now open now. So we are swapped it out from this car. And we already took the bumper off. Yeah, so this door is all jacked up. Look like it's been hit on this side. So we swapped over the door. Swapped over the radio. We're about to do the rear bumper, rear tail lights, rims. So yeah, man, on this video, man, we're just gonna be basically swapping everything from this car that's valuable to this car. This is just a donor car. The engine's still good. We might have somebody come in to pick up the engine real soon. And yeah, man, it was just cheaper to just get a donor car and revamp it, you know. What you got in your hand, man?
For my E46 users, I know the frustration with these radios.
What you upgrade to, though?
Oh, man. Y'all ready for that? Oh, man, you had to come back in with the 10-inch touchscreen Android.
Boy, got a whole screen in the joint now.
You got the kickers in there, too.
Doing the speakers, door speakers, kickers. Yeah, man, so it just made more sense to this, this is a manual too, that's why we're not using the auto. The transmission went out on that one. But this one is manual, 5-speed. Yeah, man. We just rolling, man. But yeah, man, I'm gonna kick back on the camera in a little bit. Right now we're just putting in some work. We got the end bumper off for that one. So now I'm just gonna be removing this bumper. And yeah, man, stay tuned, man. Forgot to put my mic on, but I'll probably put it on in a little bit. You can probably get more footage of me, me and my brother transforming his daily. Yeah, man. So we'll cut this camera back on in a little bit.
It's a bad man.
All right, guys. So we all finished, man. Look at this car, man. It's all. See, everything's all stripped down. Messed up doors back installed. See. This one all done and stripped down, and now you can see the new body. He's gonna go get body work done and stuff, but the new look of it, man, looks really nice. Wiring up the kicker, speakers. No. Got the new bumper on here. I think it's the M3 front, M3 rear. So look at that last piece of the puzzle. I apologize being recorded, man. It was hot out here. We were just trying to knock it out real quick. So yeah, man, stay tuned. I'm not gonna make this a full video. I'm just gonna add this to a video that I'm finishing up right now. I got my E39 that I'm just waiting on parts for, and I'm gonna start that video with you guys. So peace. To the next clips.
Sheesh. It's a bad man thing.
Yeah. I already know, bad man. See me. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back, man. I'm back in my shop, back in the laboratory. Yeah, man, I'm trying to I was replacing my brake booster. No, master cylinder for my 540i. So I already removed it. I was going to replace it, but the new one I got was a different design. I'll probably put that picture in a video right here. So yeah. So now I had to wait a few weeks for them to ship me out a new one. Had to reorder it and submit a return and all that shit, man. But you know how that shit go. But now I finally got the new one in. Yeah, I finally got my new replacement in, so I'm gonna go ahead and start replacing this. But yeah, man, I wasn't gonna record a video on this car, but yeah, I still have it, man. I've been having issues with my my brakes. And I went to go bleed it. See, I got a bleeder right there. I went to go bleed it, and nothing was coming out the cylinders. And I was feeling no pressure at all in the pedal. Like, it felt like it has nothing in there. So when I go to bleed it, it's no air, it's no fluid. So I'm just like, man, what else could it be? You know, so I started looking on YouTube, seeing if anybody had any like similar issues with their brakes. And I found this one video. Actually, it was I think it was ECS tuning video where they were bleeding the M5 of this body style, E39. And they ran into the same issue. They tried replacing calipers, and I'm just looking at all their diagnostics, and I was like, yeah, man, it's the same thing I'm dealing with. So I went ahead and ordered me a master cylinder. But the one at the design I got is weird. I don't know, it won't even fit. So I should have noticed it was different from when I seen it out the package. But yeah, man, I got the new one in. And I hope y'all like the clips. I don't know whether I'm gonna put it beginning of this video or end of this video. Yeah, my brother, I was just helping him out. He had bought a donor car that he wanted to this, you know, build up his car he's driving now, his manual E46, and switched the parts out from that one. So I went over there, gave him a hand, and got that shipped out. Switched out for him. He's enjoying the car right now. So I didn't really get no videos of afterwards. I just, you know, show beginning, the before and after, how it looked, the transformation. But yeah, man, I'm gonna try to make this video as interesting as I can make it. Like I said, I wasn't gonna record this repair because I was still diagnosing it and trying to just figure out what was really going on with it. So I didn't do much recording. But yeah, man, I'm gonna get started. Take this part out the wrapper, and I came with new lock nuts for the booster. That's cool. The old one didn't come with new lock nuts. I'll probably use the BMW ones, but this one has that plastic. I don't know. I never had luck with these. Let me show you these type of nuts. These lock washers with these plastic like little things. Like once you put them on, and yeah, you probably have to melt it to get it off. Like heat it up, melt that plastic. I'm just gonna reuse the one I already had. But yeah, man, I'm gonna get started, and I'm gonna probably pick up the camera later on. I'm just gonna dive deep and try to finish this repair, and probably take you on a test drive with me to show you that it's fixed now. And yeah, I got a lot of stuff ordered for this car. I've been sitting on this little intake boot swap for a minute. You know, I just haven't been really interested in working on this car lately. But I'm starting to get back the groove of it, getting back in love with it. It is my only manual car. But yeah, I got a lot of stuff I need to do, like the valve cover gaskets, and previous owner said it had the valve, no, the timing chain guides replaced. But I do want to, I guess they didn't get the timing right, so I do need to find a way to either get the tool to retime it or get it to one of my buddies who's specialized in that type of stuff. See if they can retime it for me. Oh yeah, man, this car, I think the next things that I'm really gonna be focusing on is either the wheels or getting all the body work done. I do want to buy a new hood, new fenders. I want to kind of get this car back in the groove, you know. I did redo my interior. Got new seats, the quick release. I bought some new floor mats, but these things are dirty. So it does need some attention. Got the screen in there now. So, I mean, Probably need to get my headliner done. It's a lot more stuff I want to do to this car. Got the new tail lights, new headlights. I'll probably link the video at the end of this video, just to show y'all that this is a project I got and I just dived right in, man. I just ordered everything I could order it. Engine mounts, trans mounts. I just I went deep in this car. You know, first time I mean, as soon as I got it. But yeah, man, I kind of like eased off of it, cause that's the thing when you have so many project cars, man. Like you start showing this one love, and the other cars get jealous, they start breaking, and you know, you back and forth. Before you know it, you don't have any cars done, and so many cars lined up that need attention. So yeah, man. So I'm gonna get started, and I'm gonna mount up my new master cylinder, make sure everything fits, and try to get the brake booster back in. You do have to remove the brake booster to get out the master cylinder. So yeah, I got it out. I'm gonna install that back in, and I'll show you guys how I bleed it. I mean, I have a self bleeder here, so that's normally what I use to bleed my brakes. But yeah, man, let me stop the talking and let's get to work, man. All right, guys. So let me show y'all. I just got the new master cylinder on the brake booster. So yeah, we got that in there. So now I gotta catch the rod. So I need to get that. Yeah, you see. So this is the brake booster shaft. See. This part goes into the pedal. Yeah, just had to put that pin on the actual pedal. Yeah, this brake booster wasn't too bad. It's two 13s on the inside, 2 13s on the outside, and you just disconnect the rod from the pedal. And then the brake lines. Let me show you guys the brake lines. My garage is a mess. Please excuse the mess, man. So it's 3 lines that goes to this. 1 line that goes here. It's a line that goes there. Yeah, 1 line that goes here. So it's 3 lines, and then you got your yeah, sorry guys, my battery had died. But yeah, man, it's 3 lines that goes to it. Then you got your slave cylinder line here that goes from the reservoir to feed your slave cylinder. So yeah, man, I'm gonna tighten up all these bolts and connect these lines back, put the reservoir back on. This reservoir does have like a clamping. Yeah, it clamps on there from the bottom. And I was able to slip this thing off without cutting those ties. But yeah, man, I'm probably gonna clean up this reservoir a little bit because it's a little gunk in there. I don't want all that stuff to get clogged up. But yeah, man, it's not really much to doing the master cylinder on these cars, man. Besides like having that little box that you gotta work in. It's like boxed in a little bit. So besides that, ain't really too much to do it, you know. But yeah, man, I'm gonna try to get this thing closer, a little bit closer to finish, and then I'll come back on the camera once I get everything situated, and then we start the bleeding process on the brakes. And then probably next video we go for a test drive to see if everything worked, you know. So stay tuned. Alright guys, we got the two 13s in, and now we're gonna put on this clip right here. This is like the clip for the brake pedal. I do apologize for not actually doing a video on this, because I really didn't think people wanted to see like how to diagnose the brake system and stuff like that. Alright, so we got the clip back on the pedal. So we got the brake booster back in. Alright. Now it's for the fun part. I'm actually gonna be actually starting to put the brake lines back. So I'm gonna get those lines started, and I'm gonna show you guys how I got them in. They are 11 millimeter socket. Box wrench. I didn't have to use a line wrench with this, so it was easy to come off. It wasn't too corroded and seized. So let me get those lines started, and I'm gonna cut this camera back on. All right, guys. So we got all the lines back in. All the lines are tight. Put back in the brake booster hose. Now I'm just tightening up all the rubber grommets and protective clips they had, securing other lines from vibrating while you're driving. So yeah, man. It's only 3 lines that goes to that, and then these little yellow stoppers are for the reservoir. So as soon as I get ready for that, I'm gonna unplug those lines and push down the reservoir and show you guys how that goes on. All right, guys. So now we got the reservoir back on, all the lines back on. You know, I just hope nothing leaks. So yeah, I'm gonna start filling this thing up with fluid and get ready to bleed the brake soon. So just want to show you guys that before we get started. Alright guys, so I topped off the reservoir. I'm going to be using a Mighty Vac 6400 M6400 fluid dispenser. You gotta look it up on Amazon. I had that machine for like 10 years now, man. It's been the truth. I mean, you will have to replace like the hoses and stuff like that just over time. But it's a self bleeder. Yeah, self bleeder. I already topped off the reservoir from last time when I was diagnosing the issue. So, yep. Now I just have to pump up the hoses. Pump up this tank, connect all my fittings, and we're gonna get straight to bleeding it. All right, so we got our pressure set to 15 psi in here, and then I got my line open. So the reservoir is definitely pressurized right now. So now I'm about to my drain plugs are I think it gotta be 11. So let me go get my catch can, and we're gonna go to each cylinder, each caliper, and hopefully sorry, I got this light on. Hopefully we can finally get the system bled out, cause that was the problem we had before. I pressurized the system, and I couldn't get it bled out. It was just nothing coming out the lines. But I got my catch can here, and yeah, everybody get started, man. All right, guys. I got the bleeder on the right rear caliper. We always want to get the bleeder on the furthest caliper. So it's bleeding out right now. Got my catch can catching. Got a little bit in there right now. I can show you guys it's coming out. It's dripping out through the line. So probably just gonna have it sitting on this caliper for a while. I'll just show you you guys each caliper I go to. Yeah. So we'll go right rear, then right front, then left front. It's only 4 posts that you're gonna be at, so yeah, man. Yeah, this process takes a little bit of time, but hopefully we get the results we want to get. So yeah, man, just stay tuned. So guys, I ain't gonna lie, this is the first time I ever seen one caliper bleed for an hour, man. So we're just not getting to the second on the right rear. And it look like the pressure is finally building now. You can see, you kind of hear it. We're making progress, man. It just, I know I opened the system all the way, so it's just taking a little bit longer than I expected. Yeah, eventually we're gonna have every caliper pushing out fluid and not air. So it's gonna be a long road, but I mean, it's worth the journey, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna cut this camera back on once I get a little bit closer to where I wanna be. I just don't have you guys just watching me look at the brake fluid reservoir fill up, you know, the catch can fill up with fluid. So I'll cut it back on a little bit. All right, guys, we are at our last caliper, and yeah, the reservoir is definitely getting full. And you see, steady fluid, so there's no more air in the system. See, no more air bubbles. I'm not gonna lie, this took, I don't know, this is the longest I've ever had to bleed a car for. I think it's been like 2 hours right now. I mean, 2 hours and counting, trying to bleed the system out after installing it. But I mean, it's understandable because I don't have nobody to pump, like manually bleed it, like pump the brakes while I open up each line. So I had no choice but to rely on this self bleeder. So I'm glad I'm getting most of the air out. I still gotta bleed the slave cylinder because it feeds from the same reservoir. So I'm gonna try to get underneath the car and get that bled out too. So yeah, I think there's enough for now. Probably gonna close out the lines and check the brake pedal. Then after that, I'll just bleed out the slave cylinder for the clutch. All right, guys. So I'm underneath my car with jack stands and a floor jack. Just want to show you I am going to bleed the brake. I mean slave cylinder. See how much was coming out. Anything coming out so slow. Slow pour. Okay, there we go. We got some pressure now. We got some pressure now. Yeah, it's gonna bleed the slave cylinder, so we get a good clutch pedal, and it gets some clean fluid in there too. So. I'm not gonna bleed it a whole lot. I'm just gonna let it run out a little bit. I just wanted to show y'all that. I'm like upside down. Alright, guys, I've been rolling all night, all over the floor, trying to get this stuff down, man. Finally, I disconnected the brake bleeder, got everything back on. I bled out the slave cylinder. With a clutch cylinder. I don't know why I be calling it slave cylinder. It's not really a slave. But yeah, man. Now this is the moment of truth. Ugh. Okay. I got full brakes. Obviously, the real test will be test driving it. But it's too late. It's like 12 o'clock in the morning. It's feeling good. Let me do my clutch pedal. Man, that's gonna feel. I gotta drive it, man. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish it in this video or maybe beginning of my next video. I'll probably show y'all guys like the results, you know. But it's getting late. I'm about burnt out, man. So I'll holler at y'all in the next video or probably the next clips. But if I do finish this video, I guess I'll be having another outro. But in case I don't, man, thank you for supporting my channel. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for viewing my channel. And thank you for sharing. And yeah, man, if you can make 5, you can flip it into 10. You know, I always had that mentality, man. If I could do it once, I could do it twice. So I'm just putting that in my own words, you know, and just kind of like motivating you guys, you know. The life is hard, but you just gotta keep pushing, you know what I mean? I definitely know what it feels like, you know what I mean? And I'm still growing and still learning and still trying to push through. So I mean, motivation, I mean, it could be for me, it could be for you. I mean, I'm just, you know what I mean, giving y'all my thoughts, you know. So see you on the next video, man, and peace.